Hi, welcome to Pet Farms. I'm JJ.
And I'm Steven.
And we're back playing Mass Effect. Yeah, I don't normally do this.
Yeah, Mark normally does the intro.
Yeah.
I tell him every single time.
Anyway. Pretty bad last session. Mark was the one that says we was purposely causing global warming.
Yeah.
So, I guess now I gotta go to the planet where... Actually, he probably couldn't say a bad thing about, because I lowered the toxicity... How do you pronounce
Toxicity.
that? Toxicity levels? Anyway.
I started to say something really perverted.
I would have.
But I didn't. Because I'm sitting here, I just got my miniature for D&D that I ordered. And I started to say, look at my mini-me, but...
You gonna paint it?
I don't know. I think I might just leave it.
It's bright white.
But I custom had this done. Like, it has a short sword, it has a short bow, it has 2 daggers on it, and a quiver. And it looks like he's in a little battle.
I know one thing. It's going to take me a few times to actually remember how to say toxicity. Is that right?
Yeah.
Toxicity. Probably still pronouncing it wrong, but...
At least when we stream it this way, we can use this microphone, and I can control the levels of everything.
Yeah, that, and we can actually say I'm talking to your blue ball.
That's still funny. I don't care.
I don't care either. Which reminds me, there's this one guy, I was driving on the way over here today, and he had a blue Kia Soul. And it was dark. I was at a red light. He had his driver's side window down, and I was turning, so I had my passenger side of the window down, which my driver's side don't roll down, you know that.
Yeah.
And I said, "You have a dark soul." He goes, "Thanks, a-hole." I said, "You're welcome." He just laughed, drove off.
My grandma had a black one for a while. I made so many jokes from that.
See, that's how people know we get along. Same sense of humor. Well, yeah, same sense of humor. Let's see. I thought I had that on.
Huh. Ultra rare helmet.
Why not?
Might as well. I mean, it's not purple, but it's got purple in it. So.
Yeah. Deep space. Okay. I wonder how you do these.
I have no idea.
All I know is they're consumables. Actually, that sounds pretty cool.
Overdrive pack.
Immediately reloads all weapons, recharges all powers, and temporarily boosts accuracy and damage reduction.
Huh.
Shield capacitors. Cryo. Shots slow enemies and burn people. You don't need... Well, yeah, you probably do need to be a rocket scientist so you can actually explain what incendiary... That pretty much sums it up. Incendiary.
Yeah. Migrant spirit. Sounds kind of cool.
I'm gonna stick with gold.
The gold just makes
sense.
Descent is green.
Pimping out your ride.
Yeah.
All that stuff. That was not our stuff glitching, by the way, if you're watching this. That's the game.
Funny, I barely noticed.
It's just one of those things.
Yeah.
I've heard the Xbox version doesn't do as much of it. But...
I still love how people keeps talking smack about Xbox. No, wrong. I don't have a problem playing PlayStation, but me personally, it feels like you get less problems playing Xbox.
I have had a lot less problems out of my Xbox.
Which, granted, I haven't really had problems with Mark's PlayStation, but I haven't really played it a lot either. The one thing I have noticed is it seems like there's less updates for Xbox. Either that or they automatically update with the Xbox off.
Back where we really started.
I don't know.
What's
I
your
haven't really
phone?
figured out how that works.
The cats still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
Ooh, a cat stronghold.
I've got a cure for that. Next.
The atmosphere
Translation.
continues to clear,
I get
but
to shoot some
radioactive
things.
hazards fall in some areas.
Yay!
Study is ongoing. And remnants remain active on the surface, but
where's
also
the
as detected by
thingamajig?
seismic readings.
Point of contact. for all this?
Seismic readings.
Your people
Let's see,
Pathfinder,
cat base or
preference
seismic
is expanding,
readings?
with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Seismic
Comfortable
readings
enough.
usually mean
All
something
data about
colossal is
newly
happening, so I'm going to
accessible
check that
news is
one.
from their work.
Well.
Those of you who have played this, no spoilers.
No spoilers.
Okay. Let's see.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Ooh, a memory trigger. Last time I got one of these, I got a memory. I can actually watch my dad's memory. And those of you who haven't watched this, there's a spoiler alert. Dad died. The main character's dad had died, not mine. Mine's still healthy. Still walking. Although he does have a slight arthritis in his hand. Slight. Forgot to do that. Oh, I need more.
Sam, another memory prompt.
Okay,
Yes, though my
let's see.
I'm gonna turn up our voices on this because I was just listening to it and it sounds a little weird.
Ah. Another memory. Lost brother.
That's what I like about this, because I can just do this.
What's that?
I can adjust our voices, I can adjust the game audio, I can do all kinds of stuff that I can't do when it's from the PlayStation.
I don't necessarily. Well, I do know what I'm doing. Just, the heck is that? Kind of stands out. Let's see. Missing arcs. Feed. I forgot about doing that last time. Let's see. Seismic. I know there were seismic readings. Guess I can't do it. Oops.
That was probably kind of loud.
Fluorite. Actually, I'll go check this one out. Fast travel.
What is Warframe?
I don't know. I think it's just some kind of game that me and you have both never played. Yeah, I still highly recommend whoever's watching this to go to our channel and watch the last Alien Isolation playthrough. Mark cursed me so many times when we got home.
So long, never noticed the colors.
Oh god.
Yeah,
The funny part is he didn't
Nothing here will stop them.
disagree with me when I told him that we were going to play it.
While.
Which I think he's just more upset. He's still having to play more of a Resident Evil.
He really likes playing Resident Evil, which is why I wanted to play Alien. Because he doesn't like to play that. It makes more sense to make him play the game that he doesn't like. That way he's more terrified.
That's weird.
Plus, as far as horror games, Resident Evil doesn't seem to be as bad to me.
Yeah.
At least that one. Like, I feel like I get more terrified just playing Alien. Or watching Mark play Alien.
Yeah.
Because we don't play that one.
Yeah.
At least we all have games we play on the channel now, though.
Yeah. I figured this playthrough, I'll try to take out some of these side missions. Wow.
Really don't like
Terrible
living back
driving.
here.
Yeah, we'll find another game that will replace this on the thing to where you can have another game you can play.
Like I said before we started recording, recore. Odds are I'm going to wind up getting it anyway, so. I played the demo, and it was actually pretty fun.
The only problem I have with like games that we play for the channel is I hate having to wait for recording sessions to play the game.
Yeah, same here.
Like, I do it, but I hate it. Like Batman Telltale.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to wait to get that game for myself, so I can play it myself. Because, yeah. I put that. Every Telltale game you play for the channel, which is only like 2,
Oh.
so far.
Yeah, so far.
Eh,
I was starting to say, we've played another one, but no we haven't. We played Batman and we've played Game of Thrones. And those are really good playthroughs. I love them.
oh yeah.
And then, I guess, technically, Season 2 of Batman counts as a different game. But
Yeah.
we're not done with it yet because it's not done being released. Episode 2 doesn't come out until late next month, I
Pathfinder,
think.
this is the spot where Nigel McCoy wanted you to leave his pendant.
In honor of his brother,
I don't really know. I remember seeing it the other day, but
Ash McCoy.
We. Oh, and I got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
that's a good movie.
Still haven't seen it.
I watched it when it came out, like opening weekend.
Yeah, I tend to wait. We tried going to go watch it, and thanks to experience me and Mark had once, I refused to go during
Remember the Nomad's jump jets? They'll get you over
not
most
previews,
obstacles.
debuts or
More
whatever.
juice, the boosters can
Well, I always wait until the Sunday after it comes out. Like, the Hitman's Bodyguard that it just came out, we saw it the day after it came out. Because it was one of those games or those movies that was just like, okay, there's not a lot of people here. We'll just go see it.
Yeah. The last time I went to during a premiere,
Though my memory of
I actually pronounced it right this time.
additional triggers are
The last time I went to a premiere, or during a premiere, I kind of got stuck behind Oh My God girls. You know, the ones that sit there and go, Oh my God! Instead of start talking the line, goes slow just because of them.
Jet machinery, watch out.
Like one of the workers was like, Here, hon, let me open this other line. You be up front. I was, Thank you.
What is kind of funny? Is that a YouTube page?
I don't know.
I'm assuming it is.
Yeah, I'm just going to assume it is too, because...
Trying to be some kind of superhero.
Why all the bones? Trying to be some kind of
Yeah, so far, what was your favorite part in this game?
I
cool.
don't know yet.
Well,
we haven't really played enough to
Actually, like
have one yet.
certain parts. How about characters? So far, mine's Phoebe.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably her.
I thought it was funny. When I saw that, I sat there and started thinking, wow, maybe a couple hours into the game and I already have a blue girl sitting on me. But then again, any fan who knows about these games, you can always romance the blue girl in some way.
I have a date for Batman Telltale series episode 2, September 26th, which means we have to wait another month. That bothers me.
Yeah.
Harley Quinn's gonna show up in it though,
Cool.
which is weird because up to this point there's not really a Joker. He's still
Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure she'll just show up as, like, Harleen Quinzel.
No, actually, the picture for one of the screenshots of the episode is her in the whole Harley Quinn outfit.
Nice work.
Well, a newer version of it.
Activating automated forward
Which is
station
what
deployment.
I was wondering what was going on.
Here, I'll go ahead and get this.
Mark was just saying that it's probably just going to be like they'd make him the Joker in that episode.
Mining zones have been
Probably.
added to your nav system.
Which,
Pathfinder.
then again, I don't think so. I think it's going to come off a little more like Arkham Origins. You know, where you basically see the Joker. No, he was already the Joker at that point.
An arc escape pod.
But
Where did they get that?
yeah,
This is like Grand Theft Auto. You just get out of the car. You're like, okay, I got to take these guys out.
shouldn't use that.
I don't think that one was ranged enough.
Yeah, it wasn't. Let's see. I don't know what I used, but it was awesome. I know what that is. It's a really useful one.
That looks like Tech.
Stop shooting yourself.
Well, that looked like incendiary rounds.
Yeah. Maybe I subconsciously figured out how to activate those. Probably not, but
Totally by accident.
yeah. Yeah, I wonder if I'll be able to get back on the plant. Who's shooting? They're next to my car.
At least they have a map thing up top that shows you like red dots where the chosen are. He's in the floor.
Oh, there's more people over there. That explains where the bullets were coming from.
Yeah, a little bit.
We'll see what's over here. Oh, and I played a trial of the Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale.
Yeah.
I can, just by starting the game, I instantly see why we can't play it for the channel.
Yeah.
All the music.
I watched like 10 minutes of it and was like, nope, we are not doing this.
I'm a victor. Another variant. Solarian. Reflex. Yeah. I'm not even going to try to read that.
I watched a YouTuber do it, but I was like, oh dear God.
Yeah, it won't take them long for that long to get flagged.
Patrolling cat.
Which then again,
That's who they follow?
what if they don't actually flag videos like that? Maybe it was just people behind Game of Thrones that did that.
Actually, I played Watch Dogs yesterday on a stream, like a quick little 30-minute stream on my channel, and there was some copyrighted music in there, and I figured out that most of it, unless it's like a big name band with a big label, they won't really copyright strike your channel. They'll just copyright it to where if you're monetized, they will take the money that is made off that video.
Never liked the
With our videos, there's not
cartons in your sleeping bag.
like
These
a
caves
whole
can
lot
be
of
good
money
shelter.
made off of our videos,
Get us away from the
so
sun
that's not
for a while.
entirely an issue. But I don't know about doing it just for the sake of like whether or not
Doc, who is this? Someone who's got
they would do that.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
I have considered doing.
Wait,
What do
Masani.
you say, little duck?
That is not becoming a thing.
Masani. Oh, that's the same name as Zaid. He's one of the characters in the other Mass Effects. What I recommend you doing is in your free time, just look up Mass Effect videos. You don't. To be honest, it doesn't even really have to be
I guess you're
actual
right.
playthroughs. It could just be cutscenes. But it's actually that way when you hear a term or something like that, or a reference, or hear me say something like, "Oh, that's the same name as Zaid Masani," then yeah, you'll get what I'm talking about.
I think it's weirder that I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I don't know any of this. I'm just learning new things.
Added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Get ready to
That's a
fight.
lot of aliens.
I got this. This is so helpful.
That was cool.
Ain't no I could do that. And I still missed. I need to use my shield just to let me.
You just switched with which hip you were firing from.
How do I do that?
I have no idea. It was probably
Oh.
random.
Oh.
He's an anointed. That is a cool power.
Helpful too. Don't know how to duck.
It's probably one of the like circle or something.
That's-
Oh, actually, I think it automatically does it. I think this is the game that does that. Like you automatically type behind stuff.
Oh, this is, I was like, what? It's over here. It's not shooting at me, but...
You just got ammo. So. Oh, unlock a
Terminal
locked
active.
console.
Remain in range.
There's a hack in progress. There's more people.
Oh, I gotta protect this. Nice.
I'm gonna fire blindly. It'll hit something.
Oh, that time I did hit something. Oh crap. Forgot those go invisible. Oh, it's already dead. Oh.
For those of you that are watching this, if there's anyone watching this, we already have one of our subscription boxes. We're waiting on the other one. So that video will be coming probably next week. Or the week after, maybe. Because we're waiting on the other one.
Yeah. That's bugging the crap out of me. On the mini-map, there's one red guy. I don't know where he's at.
It looks like he's above you somewhere.
Completed Pathfinder.
It looks like a turret. No, it's a dude.
The Chosen.
There's a platform up there.
There.
I forgot you could do that.
I did too. Let's see. I want to see what's in here. Plus it lets me shoot more things.
Yeah, and that's always
I
good.
don't know what it is. It's the same way with D&D, but every time I play certain things, there's like one video where I do no violent things whatsoever. Then the next playthrough, maybe not again. Then, you know what I mean? Like there's a gap.
Yeah, it's a weird gap between it. Like D&D the last time we destroyed.
I only fought like one guy in that entire play.
Well, I say we. I didn't do a whole lot of anything, but... It was one of those things where I was in the background doing other stuff while you guys were...
Actually, you did do something.
I mean, I knocked out a team member. If that,
He don't
that counts
count.
as something.
He don't count. He's a liability. No one judges you.
Everyone else was like, kill him! I was like, dude.
It's like watching Dumb and Dumber all over again. Die! Let's see.
How many of these guys are there?
I think I got a hold of one of those sprites that just tastes like salted water.
Yeah, that's why I stay clear of sprites usually. That's pretty much almost always the ones I get.
It's like carbonated water. It's just kind of gross. I'm still going to drink the rest of it because I paid for it. But...
I can't wait till I figure out what these things are. Like, exactly what these things are.
Well, apparently you're overloading a shield generator when you do that.
Oh, I just thought I was doing random nonsense. I actually wasn't even paying attention. I was like, okay, there's a thing right here. I'm going to activate it.
The optional objective thing is over there in the corner.
I thought that circular thing was the...
Well, like on the screen, there's a thing that says what you're doing. there's just aliens everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like you're on an alien plane.
I don't give people that idea. Okay, I don't know what that move is called, but I love it. Where it's in like three little red balls, and it just
I think it's called a virus or something like that.
Yeah.
All sides?
It's supposed to get into their armor and rip them apart.
Works for me. Heck, it's a lot more target-like than that one.
Yeah, that one you have
And
to
I
be a
just
little
wasted
accurate. You have to be a little accurate and kind of close to do that one. That one hunts down whoever you're shooting at. I think they've got them.
Oh, I know. I have to let them kill something themselves every once in a while.
Yeah.
And plus, this isn't one of those games where your allies are completely incompetent.
Like some of the Fallout 4 ones.
Yeah. Or Skyrim.
Oh, God.
They
Skyrim.
get lost all the time. Especially that first one you get pretty much easily. All you gotta do is about you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the one that we have right now in our playthrough. She glitched out in the last playthrough we had, and she was like scooting across the ground, dead basically. But she was still doing stuff. I could still like, you know how you can command them to go places.
Yeah.
I commanded her to walk down the street just to see if she would like slide across the ground, and that's exactly what she did. She just slid across the ground. That's a spoiler, by the way, because that one's not up yet.
Is that one of those ones you guys just want to edit and stuff?
That's one of the ones that we have that I still have to edit. I have like 7 videos in the back burner that we have to be able to, or we have to put up, and it's probably going to stay like that until one of us takes a vacation day or something. What was that?
Phoebe.
Ah.
Dang it.
Wonder how long the cat have been here.
They were already a well-situated pain in the ass when I arrived.
I'm assuming it's up there.
I would say so.
Saw him coming. I'm like, yeah.
We can't hear anything, but I bet this sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's probably.
That's another thing about the PlayStation. I don't like that if you plug in a pair of headphones, it completely changes the output of the audio to the headphones. Because if you do it with the Xbox, it doesn't do that. It just makes 2 different channels for the audio. That's some nerd knowledge for you.
So is the fact that these things, wait a second, those things have 4 testicles.
That's random.
Not really. Believe it or not, you'd be surprised how often that comes up in the Mass Effect universe.
What the? That dude is just floating.
Phoebe.
Is that some kind of anti-gravity weapon or something?
Dodge. Wait, how did... You saw me dodge him too, right?
That actually worked.
Yeah, apparently hitting randomly on the ground does a lot better than actually trying to aim at them.
That's what I was going to say.
Let's see.
You're just going to take things from the remains of that person.
Yeah.
There's something up there.
Eh. That'd be cool. Much better. Okay, let's see what I'm doing here.
It's a computer.
What gave you that idea?
A weird looking computer.
It glows when you get close to it.
Changes colors to red when you override it. Because red is always a color for something.
Oh.
You missed it by like a couple inches and it just didn't let you have it.
He's like, nope. Yeah. I work a heat press at work, and I know this is random again, but I work a heat press at work, and I guess they're called form presses. I don't really know why, but anyway, working that thing is like, you know that slaps game where one person holds their hands out and the other person tries to smack the back of their hand?
Yeah.
It's like working one of those, but heavy metal version. In other words, if you don't move your hands, you're going to get a surprise of your life. But depending on where you have your hands, it doesn't really hurt. It just catches you off guard. It's like someone not lightly, but slightly hitting you with a bat on your hands.
Dear God.
I mean, like I said, it doesn't hurt that much. It just catches you off guard. It's like getting surprised.
I caught my hand against the edge of a pallet yesterday and thought I broke it. Because I was pulling like one of those straps off the side of it. And I pulled on it too hard. And when the strap gave in on itself and from the buckle, like halved itself. And my arm, or the back part of my hand hit the edge of the pallet. I thought the pallet was going to go through my hand for a second.
Yeah, there's no telling how many times that has happened to me.
It's happened to me a lot more than I want to admit, but
if you can just do it once and not want to admit it, like, God, that was so stupid. I won't tell anyone this happened. Guess what? People saw.
But this time, it kind of bruised me and also almost broke my hand. So
I'm pretty sure Mark can relate to that. The difference, I'm pretty sure some very colorful words popped out of his mouth more than they did yours.
You'd be surprised. I think I said more curse words when that happened than I have in the last like 10 years. Combined.
Incoming shuttle, Pathfinder.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
You know, I just thought about this.
What?
I'm pretty sure this is the first time you've seen my hair purple.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all purple after tomorrow.
Yeah, believe it or not, I have noticed. I just didn't really acknowledge it.
When it first happened, there were so many people at work that were like, "What did you do to your hair?"
Funny thing is, people kind of did the same thing with me. Except it took them like 2 days to realize, wait, it's you! You're not hairy!
Yours was like a lot more drastic of a change, I guess. Well, no, it was about the same because I changed my complete hair color and you just got rid of all your hair.
Yeah. Including most of my beard. Okay, I need another projectile move. That's getting annoying. Oh, I didn't know I leveled up.
You have points!
Pretty sure I had that at one point.
I think you had points in it, so...
I'm wondering what it does.
That's a good question. I also bought a new lighting setup. It's over here in the corner. I moved it.
Huh. Looks like one of those lights that a photographer uses.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Ah.
It's technically, I bought it for the subscription box videos, but I'm gonna use it for the D&D videos too.
Let's see.
And I think when we start doing not quest and quiz, what is it we called the other one? Wizards and Weirdos or something like that. When we start doing that, I'm going to change up the way we do things just a tad bit as far as the cameras and stuff. I think I'm going to add a second camera.
Yeah, I thought it was funny is Mark said, you sure you want to give JJ this kind of control? And that part is, he's played D&D with me at the end before. The only reason that went horrible is because it was all the way in Dalton. 2, I was co-DMing with someone who didn't really communicate with me. we didn't get each other like me and Mark does.
Yeah.
But literally, I think the first time me and Mark played, I think he said something like, no matter what, just make sure the quest is going in the right direction. Oh, okay.
Well, the biggest thing with you doing, what is it we call it? Wizards and Weirdos or something like that?
Yeah.
That was your idea.
Yeah.
But
Not to be confused with the song, I think.
I think it is a song.
Yeah, I think it is.
But when we started thinking about doing that, I was like, well, who are we going to get the DM? Because Mark wanted to actually play this one. And I was like, well, JJ would be all for it.
Yeah.
And
Mark
then you were
totally-
immediately like, yes.
Although, even though it's from a campaign book, I'll make minor tweaks to it to make it my own, like most DMs do.
Which one are we doing first again? Is it the dragon?
Queen, something Queen.
Yeah. It's the dragon one, and then we were going to throw the other
Yeah.
one in there.
Something I plan on doing is mapping out XP sheets.
That's something that I haven't gotten so far. How does the experience work in the Dungeons
Yeah, I
and
don't think Mark has it fully figured out either. Anyway, what I plan on doing is making out these sheets where it says you need this much experience to be level 2, this much experience to be level 3, and so on and so forth.
The only thing that I've seen is it's hard for people to determine what amount of experience they want to give out in every battle. Because I've been watching, what is it? Heroes and Half-Wits.
Yeah, I watched the first episode, and I actually figured out something that Mark hadn't been doing. If you're using a weapon
Disabling the alarm will call off reinforcements.
that you have proficiency in, when you roll to actually hit someone, you're supposed to add your strength. Well, let's say you're using a strength-based weapon.
Yeah, you're supposed to add all these different modifiers to it. And
Yeah.
Mark hasn't been doing that.
Yeah.
And I've actually watched up to episode 11 or 12, I think, of it. And I've learned a lot of stuff about D&D just from watching these idiots play.
Okay, I love that new move I got.
And the funny part is, Achievement Hunters is not a very popular channel.
I mean, it is, but it isn't.
Yeah, not a lot of people know who they are, though. Because they're, like, the secondary channel for Rooster Teeth.
Yeah. Those of you that don't know.
Well, they're a secondary channel for Rooster Teeth. There's a lot of them, but
Yeah.
they're like the...
I think what it is each main person has their own channel.
Yeah. And that's kind of how I wanted to do Pet Farms.
Yeah.
And that's how we've been doing it. We just haven't figured out a way to classify it until I came up with the networking thing. That thing is flying, just an FYI.
Oh, I noticed. Wraiths. I think that's what it's called. Wraiths.
It just looks like a...
It looks like a weird alien dog thing from... There's another one.
it
There's
looks like
another
the
one.
gargoyle from Ghostbusters. That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
Where's the thing that was just shooting at me? There it is.
Holy Zool. I couldn't remember the whole thing, that's all I
He has a shield!
I think you have to take out the little orb first.
Invictor. Figured that wouldn't work. That did.
Yeah, and you leveled up again.
Yay.
More points to throw in random powers.
I got no ammo.
The only thing about my new D&D miniature thing is it's a little more miniature than the
Oh, I got new ones.
new things.
I got new ones for the guys. How do I... There we go. I was trying to figure out how to change the weapons. Actually, if I remember correctly, in every playthrough, I rarely change my weapons. The heck?
That thing looks...
Invisible.
yeah. Is that on purpose?
I don't know.
Or was it a weird glitch? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm assuming it was on purpose. It was supposed to be cloaked somehow.
Maybe. I don't know.
That's what I'm going with.
That's my sword. I'm sticking to it. Let's see.
Ew, I have spit all over the table somehow.
I think it's funny when you play realistic games around people who rarely play games, like parents. And my dad used to play games. It was mostly like racing games. Here a while back, I was playing Dead Island.
Hmm.
Hold on.
Dead Island's not really that super, like, hyper realistic or anything.
Oh, I know, but I was playing it with
That's it.
my parents in the room, and in a sense, they were helping me play. Like every time my character would jump, they'd go, like jump with the character. Or if I was dodging at hits, I would like, and they'd be like, they'd be mimicking my character nonstop, and it made me laugh so much.
See, a game that I want to get before it actually like fully releases is Ark Survival Evolved.
Yeah, I heard a lot of stuff about that one.
The only thing is it's like massive online game, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, I'm mostly gonna be biotic. That was what was making that guy float earlier.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
If I'm correct, I think she was using that. Or is there one called Lift? Anyway, one of these usually does that.
Those are passives.
Yeah. Kind of need that if I'm going to go biotic.
That makes sense, I guess.
I forgot about Drac and Phoebe. I just realized something. Drac. His name, Drac. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. I wonder if that's an Easter egg, like a little reference, that name anyway. I mean, it's sad. It took me till now to notice.
Well, Drake is like another thing that people use for like dragons and lizards and stuff, so that makes more sense.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick with it. Since I got 4 hours, I might as well get more health and stuff. Regeneration. Which one should I get? Doesn't matter. I don't have to really put as much thought into my companions as I do myself.
They don't really give you much of an option for it.
Oh, I know. The only option they give is apparently what I read a suicide. Not suicide. Usually these games end in a suicide mission, which if you figure it out, you'll be able to save every character. If not, then most of the characters die. Which I think that's only Mass Effect 1 through 3. Which I'm sure there's going to be at least one suicide mission in this game. Wouldn't be Mass Effect otherwise, apparently.
Probably.
Why is that moving?
That is kind of weird. Just make sure.
Yeah. Freaking powerful boss pop up. I was like, no! Yeah, I think the only games where bosses show up out of like weird containers is probably like Final Fantasy. Well,
Yeah.
the older ones anyway. Older makes me sound old.
I played Tactics Advance on the Game Boy. One of the older Final
Yeah.
Fantasy games.
I actually have 2.
Nothing like a victory lap.
That was a Game Boy game.
I'm gonna shoot more things.
That tells you our age.
Yeah.
JJ is older than me, by the way.
Only by a little.
Everybody else is actually the same age. You're the only one older than the rest of us.
Yeah.
Tanner's a little bit older. He's like a year or 2 older than the rest of us.
Okay, I know I saw it earlier. My Nomad. Why don't I just do it like this? Not that one. Let's see. Right here. Ah.
Oh, maybe you have to go to the little arrow on there. I don't know. I thought they just had it on your map.
There we go.
There it is.
Apparently can't do it if you're so high up.
That took a minute.
Yeah.
This game has loading issues.
But what I've seen, I played the first couple missions for this game on my Xbox, just to get a good feel of the difference.
Yeah.
And like you said, I've had like no problems with Xbox so far.
It seems to have some dropped frames every now and then, and rendering problems and stuff like that on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
But I've read stuff about this game, and a lot of it is actually just the game itself. It's not the PlayStation, which is really weird, because you would think they'd run the same on both systems, but...
Oh, I'm too close to the place. Where am I? Memory trigger.
But, I was reading today that they're going to have a huge story DLC for this.
Cool.
It's just going to take a while, so we may end up, after we beat the game, coming back to it eventually.
Okay, I just noticed when you go fast enough, apparently, everything gets blurry.
That was weird. Did you?
Oh, I did that on purpose. That was the.
Oh, it has a thing for that. I was like,
I did
how
actually.
did it do
Believe it
that?
or not, I actually did that on purpose. Not driving off the thing. No. That little thing where I was like.
Where it slowed it down just a little bit.
Yeah. I got good at that with the older Mass Effect. Well, Mass Effect 1, you don't really get a good one in Part 2. Well, you do, but me personally, I like the vehicles like that. Which, granted, it kind of makes you think Batman, but...
It does kind of look like a Batmobile.
Ooh! Got another unlocked memory.
One of your father's
Yay.
memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to
I'm gonna do that
investigate
again.
further. Activating automated
It's really
forward
weird
station
looking.
deployment.
What is that?
I can fast travel to it now.
Oh, that makes sense.
If I go back and forth, I can... I'm aware this is probably less entertaining as the actual story, but I figured I might as well knock a few of these out.
Might as well. We might as well have a video where we advance a little bit of the side stuff.
Yeah, we can't just skip these things.
Press on dunes.
Press
Mayor's
and
idea.
dunes.
Because we have to press on.
Politicians. Always helpful.
What
Oh.
is that thing?
I'm not really worried about it.
Unless it makes you worry about it.
Oh,
Which it looks like it might have.
Our friend was calling from a Kent bunker. We don't know he's a friend.
I wonder if they're fighting each other.
Huh.
Because they're not shooting at me. As I say, a stray bullet hits the side of my head.
I almost half expected it.
Well, glad you decided to show.
What? Oh, it's that Masonic guy.
Yeah, it's not as impressive as taking out a base, but yeah, it's mine. Name's Bane Masani. Cat hunting's a hobby of mine.
Right?
Start a club?
We should start a club.
Eos is the perfect spot for it. Planet's a cat magnet. I've been tracking them
I
down.
wonder what he sounds
marking
like.
locations to target.
I need to go back and
Took
look at
out the
these
crown
videos.
jewel, but the
It has
bastards
audio
still
in
have
the
a presence
background.
here. You want to protect that shining you
Did
out?
you light a candle?
You better wipe them out.
Yeah, I just blew it out.
I'll
Oh,
do whatever I can
that
to keep
explains it.
Prodromo safe.
Glad to hear it.
Kind of
Sending
smells like
nav
gym
points to your
soft back here.
Ah.
Eventually we'll want to hit the crown jewel.
Does every
their
time we
main
play
base.
D&D.
But I don't think
Yeah.
we're ready for that yet.
Quick question: who do you think farts the most?
I don't know, but I would assume it was Tanner.
Probably.
Just like off
Well,
the top of my
I guess
head.
he's in character then because he plays a dwarf. They usually like that. Crown jewel.
I'm ready. It's your funeral. I can't stop you from being stupid. Happy
Do you not
hunting.
know how
I'll
Mark
find it.
spells Brandon's character's name?
You obviously weren't a cat hunter back in the Milky Way.
He always...
No, I worked in the private security sector. Pay was good.
I wonder if
but
he's
no
related to
board
Zaid.
Buddy
I'm
had
assuming
told
he
me about
is.
the initiative. Thought it'd be a hell of an
Possibly.
adventure.
Bring any family with you?
Hell no. My mom died when I was a kid. Never met my father.
I'm assuming this is actually his...
All I know is he gave me his name.
This is
not
actually his
my
son. Wow. Because Zaid's one of those guys. Imagine Clint Eastwood. He's that of the bounty hunters. He has one messed up eye. Half his face is kind of scarred up, and actually, no, that kind of
Didn't come to Eos with
no,
Brandon's team.
no, it only fits him. So I say there's like two people that fit that description, but only one of them has a messed up eye.
Been planet hopping ever since. Hunting cat.
Headshot though.
Why did you join the Uprising?
Okay, I'm just gonna ignore some of this.
Honestly, most exiles are.
I just want to put space on
They're
my.
ugly. And I'm a man about aesthetic. I gave up questioning the damn.
See you around. I just want to clear up some space right here, you know, the journal and stuff.
Yeah.
Now to kill these things. They probably had the same idea.
Now I kill these things. That was a headshot. Looks like there's one tier left. I don't know how it got behind you, but
Oh, I think I remember where it came from. I wasn't even aiming at it. I still hit it. That's awesome. You know what I like about this game? That makes it feel like Boba Fett or Jango Fett, but better. So I can do that. It's like a Jedi mixed with Boba Fett.
I cannot wait for Battlefront 2.
No, honestly, I probably can't either.
Like, it has a story mode. It has the online multiplayer, and they said that they switch everything up to where you can play the heroes a little better, or a little more. I really like that.
Yeah. You know, I think it's funny when people talk about, yeah, these games are controversial, people really died in the war and stuff. I'm like, and? There's a lot of games like that. I hate how people will just blow these things out of proportion. Like,
Given
video
the
games make people violent.
I would agree. I'll find it.
They quell my
We'll just keep
violence.
shutting them
Yeah.
down. Find them.
I still don't think it's funny how people, every time someone tells me, video games aren't healthy for you, they say that while smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
Has that ever happened to you?
It's happened once in a while.
Oh. Freaking-
That was literally called a spit bug.
Sounds like a redneck tick. I'm aware I was already in here, but there's bad guys I want to shoot. Are they under it? Because I can't find them. Oh well. This is so helpful. Let's see, is there anything else out here other than that? Destroy the barracks.
Got 'em all.
Well, that's what he's here for. Weaken resistance. Not, well, bad guy resistance. And I'll probably have to go right there. Yeah, the controls are exactly. The controls thing are exactly like I want to say the tumbler in Batman.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The Dark Knight movie.
Yeah. In a nutshell, that's what it seems like the controls are like.
I just clipped in the Alien Isolation video. So if you're watching this, you can go up into the corner and hit the little, I think it's an exclamation point in the corner of the video. If you like pull up the thing to pause it or move your mouse over it or tap the screen or whatever, and there will be 3 video selections. There will be a selection of 3 videos, and you can find Game of Thrones Telltale series, the playlist for it. Alien Isolation Part 4, which was the newest one that Mark kind of decided he wasn't playing the game after that, but he's going to anyway. And the enemy...
And Mark, here's the challenge for you. Let's see if I borrow it from Steven, or from the channel, however you want to look at it. Yeah. We can see if I can beat it before he does. Which, granted, I think that was the case with, I think, Assassin's Creed or something like that. And there was the Batman game. I actually started playing it after they started it, and managed to beat it within that week.
I also hate when it burns into my screen, too.
Yeah, my TV's like that, too.
It's an old TV.
My TV's like that, too.
This one that we're playing it on is not like that. I like that. Because I think that one's LCD or something like that.
That's the last of them. Not bad.
This is an LED TV.
You see that, too, right?
That's seriously the worst nickname.
There was a guy standing right there that I just walked right past. And I didn't do a single thing, and they finished the mission for me. I wish Skyrim was like that.
I need to put up that video of our Let's Play there. Because it was actually funny.
I'm probably going to keep mentioning it till you remember.
Well, Mark keeps telling me I need to put up
What's she doing?
the last... What was it? What is that game he likes to play so much? Resident Evil.
Ah. Is that kind of why you guys decided to wait on that until you put that up?
Yeah. I figured we should wait on it since we haven't.
Well, since you
the
did,
last one.
Yeah, and since you didn't really,
Well, I did have it. I mean, I own it, but it wasn't in my possession at the time.
Yeah.
Tanner borrowed it and beat it and was like, "This is a really good game, guys."
You know what that reminds me of? There's just one game I've had to get it like twice. I'm gonna have to get it again. It was fun, but well, in my Xbox 360 kind of screwed up. But
that looks like Winston from Overwatch.
whoa, it pushed me.
It looks like it runs like a gorilla.
I jumped over. It's running. It's like a giant gorilla.
It's called a fiend.
What is it? Okay, so I said there's another one.
Where's the other one? What is... Whoa.
Hard. Hurt. I don't know.
That thing dies faster.
It's smaller.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this mission for him. I mean, don't get me wrong, killing things randomly is fun and all, but... Why does that only happen here?
She clipped into the tire there for a second.
Then right afterwards, they was doing the moonwalk, and my...
Now her feet are in the ground.
I wonder if mine are. I don't know. He just skipped there for a split second.
Damn good work out there, Pathfinder. Wanted to extend my thanks in
He looks
person.
nothing like his father.
You did a hell of a thing, taking out all those Ket.
I always make time to kick some cat ass.
Man after my own heart. But you didn't drive
Yeah,
away his
I'm
wave.
kind of trying
Your
to do
eye.
this playthrough,
Here, your reward.
like playing like
That's
I'm
someone
Star-Lord or
next
something like that,
is
y'all.
competent.
Sense of humor and stuff.
Stay safe.
So I figured why not?
Go.
Which granted a lot of stuff.
It's another level up.
Yeah, I heard that happen. It's very easy to level up in this. Like, you just talk to a random person, you level up. But the enemies level up too. Combat fitness. Probably need more health. Vanguard. Frankly, I feel like the profiles are kind of, I want to say kind of pointless, but I can see why they're useful, but all you really gotta do is just level up the stuff. I don't want to show you what it is. No need for that. Profiles. In a nutshell, just I think like changes certain things.
Oh, it looks like it's all like passive stuff.
Yeah. I think if you start off with one of those, then you'll have certain skills already unlocked. Like if you choose soldier, you'll have concussive blast. I don't think it's called soldier, but dang it. Let's see which ones. Not you. That's annoying.
That's because they don't have a start and select anymore. They have share and options.
I know. Since I'm over here, I'm gonna go ahead and.
That stupid share button always throws me off.
Okay, there it is. Kind of disappeared there for a second.
For those of you that haven't noticed by this point, we are not using the PlayStation this time
We're
to
going to talk
live
rock,
stream.
Ted
Yeah.
turbine things.
We'll clear the cat off of yours for good.
And it's running just as smoothly on the Elgato as it normally does on the PlayStation.
Looks like cat ahead.
I'm very happy about that. I randomly figured out it could do that.
Did you see that? What just happened?
No.
I went straight into a rock.
Heads
Yeah.
up. There might be
I got stuck like this.
Activating automated form.
And I stayed there for a split second and it went. Oh, remnant site. I'm gonna go put some robots.
Here you go. When I was scrolling through here, I'm watching the stream.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system.
And I clicked on a thing and it went back to the first like second of the stream. Because actually I have playback enabled on our stream, so you can go back like while it's still going and you can watch from the beginning. It's kind of cool.
Most of them there's bad guys here.
You can turn that setting off. I just keep it.
That was fun.
What are you?
What was that? Oh, nice.
I have no idea. I'm gonna see if there's something up there.
What was that?
What?
Why is the screen shaking?
I think it's me trying to use boost.
Oh. There's a spider thing.
Okay. That's a
Think
minor
that's it.
threat. Okay, this looks pointless.
Just running over.
I mean, they don't really do anything. I'm over here.
This is like when we play Grand Theft Auto and we just like goof around for a second.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm getting things for this. I'm leveling up constantly.
Yeah.
Apparently a lot faster than I do just by sticking to the story missions.
It's like when you veered off and did the thing where you get
I like
tacky.
this. Stands tall, has cracks,
I mean, I had to
good
do
for
that
dropping
one.
shit.
Let's do this!
He makes the heist.
Good to remember we're the new ones.
Looking up at rocks, looking
Yeah, he makes
down on
heists
rocks,
better.
not interested in rocks.
Look at that spider.
Okay.
Guess I wasn't. I don't know why I did that. Forced to have it. I guess here a while back I played a game where the map button was like circle, where circle would be. I'm wondering what that is. Whatever it is, it's getting on my nerves. We'll go ahead and go here. Wait. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go here. Not there. There.
At least doing this way, we can get a little bit of this game done.
Yeah.
So that when we get back to...
Even though it's not really story missions, it still gets these out of the way. Which I heard some of these gave you armor, weapons, and stuff like that. Or resources.
Yeah, that way we can get through the story mode a little faster.
The Nomad cannot be called here. I mean the Nomad. What is that? I don't care. No one's here. Stop. That cave. No.
It's a weird rock formation.
That is so useful. You couldn't do that in the old ones. It's kind of like the difference between Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2, how you can actually jump on certain areas.
Final Fantasy got boring for me after the first... I played Dissidia on the PSP when it came out, and that was about the last one that I played before we started doing 15.
I got a question though. How come I'm like one of the only people that I know at least that ain't pumped about... I mean, I'm pumped about Final Fantasy VII, the remake that's coming out.
I don't know. I'm not super excited about it.
Actually, with enough sensory
I mean,
data,
I am.
I might be able to reconstruct an image of
Only
the past.
because I played the original one, and I want to see if it's voice acting.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. Oh.
Especially since it's a fully remastered version and they're redoing like everything. So with the graphics and everything of 15.
Wilcox thinks I'm
So
crazy,
that
but I
should be
know
really good.
I have no idea what... Oh, datapad.
This log was recorded a day before the first Ket
Yeah, no, I
ambush
didn't
on
get
Site
it.
1.
The cat scouted them.
Grace. That sounds familiar.
Out. There was something very wrong at the second outpost. they
Search
made.
site 2. No. Trying to finish as much stuff I can here.
That Nomad just looks like a giant Hot Wheels car.
I know. Reminds me of my childhood. What the heck? Of course I didn't go to the right spot.
I like how it can just climb over everything.
I know. Bad part is it wasn't even in all-terrain mode. Now it is. And usually anytime it vibrates like that,
What is that?
I don't know.
This is a data pad.
Oh. Another one from Grace Leto.
Recording initiative. Cryo
Oh, that's probably that thing it wanted you to
97 Durango.
go find.
Engineer Grace Leto.
Last one out during the evac.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah. Secret projects.
Sounds stubborn. I like stubborn.
I guess I'll go to Site 2.
Some left. Some of us kept trying.
I love this thing. Wow, I'm already there.
Approaching Site
Ooh,
2.
dead body.
Resilience.
It was sold as the one we get right, but it didn't have time to get worn down. Got wiped out by Ket.
That datapad said Site 2 was working on a project.
PlayStation started
Keep an eye
getting
out.
louder.
It must be getting
West
hotter.
Quarter M. Get that, Lexi? Override works, but... Sam? The door...
Secondary
I'm sitting around in
terminals?
front of this
The
bin
good
over here,
stuff.
so I'm good.
If deployment is standard, main access will be deeper in.
What was that?
Override!
Oh, it's one of those
Close
things.
it!
I like how I'm not really threatened. Not threatened, but scared of something that big. Fought bigger. We're probably gonna fight bigger.
Look sharp.
Yeah.
That thing's out there.
And the cat were grounded till they're gone.
I hate that. But aren't we stuck? What's she doing?
Not sure. Oh, that's walnuts outside him on top of the house.
Oh.
I was like, what is that? The wind must be blowing. Dear God, that thing is like 3 times the size of that other one you were just shooting at.
Oh, ignorance.
Oh my
Can't
gosh.
see. Really? I hate this spot. Hello.
It,
Spit a loogie at me.
what is that bile coming at us now?
I'm assuming it's acid. Stop shooting me! Got bigger priorities.
And problems.
I'm dead.
Ugh.
Wow.
That was a full death. That was the first time you've died in this game.
Yeah. The one time my teammates weren't helping. One was teabagging the ground, the other one was just running around all excited and stuff. Do we get to shoot something? Do we get to shoot something?
Something comes out to shoot and he's just like,
Pathfinder, a maintenance bulletin was issued at the
This
time of
time?
shutdown.
What does it say?
Override!
Now.
Close it!
Now. There we go.
Don't see a lot of those.
This time I'm going to them.
What was it?
Maybe that'll
No,
help better.
no, I shoot you scan.
Pathfinder, don't know what you did, but
Yeah.
Kenner inbound your location.
Catch that thing?
Nope.
nope.
It's like a bigger girl. Alright, Gale, so if they can get shot with me. Missed!
Big thing's down. We got it.
Now there's aliens.
Time to mop
More
up the
aliens.
little
Fucking
ones.
handle aliens. Took out a big base on them. Did not die.
I was gonna say, I have a feeling that's not what you were trying to do.
Another drop
It
ship
wasn't,
with
but
reinforcements. Watch out.
apparently you can do that offline. I'm assuming whatever I'm after is in here.
Schematics for Special Project Sigma. They were building something, but there are parts missing. This must be the project they were salvaging.
Oh.
Got a component for Site 2's project.
And I have to go all over the planet again. There's bad guys out there.
I don't wanna.
Pathfinder,
More
I have
ammo,
enough sensory
so.
data to reconstruct an image of the past.
That was a random stumble up on it type thing. Yeah, my hair's gonna be fully purple after a while. It's being bleached tonight. Purple. At least I picked a decent color of purple.
I don't know. Normally stuff like that backfires. Like, it's not the exact same shade you wanted. And
When it fades a little.
I actually know someone who got sick because they dyed their hair too much.
That's weird. I actually colored my hair bright blonde one time. Like, fully.
I'm glad Mark never did that.
Clear? We're clear. I thought we took out their...
I think the last recording session, my hair had blonde in it. But that was from when I was in between the phase of coloring it, so I had the bleach in there.
My cute cat. Kind of like the horrible Deadpool from X-Men Origins. Alright, people are dead.
I don't know, he wasn't that bad until he became Deadpool.
Yeah, I know.
Consider it done.
But his character wasn't bad.
Wade Wilson was awesome in that movie.
Yeah, Wade was amazing.
Portable cover.
Weapon
Cat design.
12 wasn't.
His father would take it with him.
As a matter of fact, I refuse to acknowledge him as Deadpool. I don't call him Deadpool.
He doesn't even like that movie.
Oh, I know. Although I do love that little Easter egg that he had, where in the Deadpool movie that he took out a little toy.
Yeah, and it was that Deadpool.
And he goes, "This is my most prized possession," and he went to something that was near it instead of that one.
Yeah, you're thinking he's gonna go to the Deadpool toy, and you're like, why?
Yeah, I was like, why? He picked up, I think, a weird lunchbox or something.
Yeah, it was the lunchbox that was like the Golden Girls or something like that.
Once you're sure they're over.
Now that was a very good Deadpool.
I've seen
Can't
enough
wait till the next one
wastelands.
comes out.
Where's the
Yeah, it's got
celebration?
Cable
for
in it
managing
and
the
Domino.
I wonder who's gonna play Cable.
The dude that's playing
One of
Thanos.
the outpost
Oh,
shuttles ahead.
really?
Possibly
Yeah.
those.
Worth checking.
They've already got pictures of
I
him.
mean, I can see how he's gonna pull it off because he doesn't look like himself in the other one. To the untrained eye.
Oh, let's see. I saved a picture of him as Cable somewhere. They've already... Well, you're playing, but when you get it.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
actually it's pretty good.
Here's a full body one. Yeah. I think it looks alright. And then there's one right. Where'd it go? That's the Punisher's new
Check.
outfit for the TV show.
Huh. Cool.
Yeah. I see a bunch of random crap like that all the time.
Oh, that's funny. The guy who voices Deadshot in Injustice 2, he played D&D with Vin Diesel. Yeah. It's a video called D&D Diesel.
Tech ahead.
I think
Bound
I've
to have
seen it
Ken.
like one time.
Anyway, the DM in that, he was Deadshot.
Yeah,
That's why I nerded out when I saw that. I was like, well, hey.
the only D&D stuff I really watch is Heroes and Athletes.
Yeah.
Because they're really funny.
I need to watch the second episode.
I need to continue watching.
Yeah.
I get so sidetracked with doing my YouTube stuff that I just like forget about other people's stuff.
Yeah. I'm like that because of life. I just be sitting there, like, you know what, I'm going to watch this. And I'm like, ooh, there's something else.
Ooh,
I'm gonna-
Markiplier uploaded a video. I'll watch that one.
Or like the famous quote from Austin Powers, I'm going to watch a movie.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Did I leave the refrigerator open? Did I turn off the oven? Okay, I'm going to stop there. Well, because the odds are we could probably do that all day.
Oh god.
That's weird. Well, not haha weird, just one of those. Look, another dead body. What in the right terminal? Necrops.
Darren Anton, Andromeda Initiative.
Andromeda Initiative.
All Site 2 components are
Well,
I
accounted
got
for.
the secret
Let's head to
project.
Site 2's research
You know what show I'd like to see come back as like an anime? Or a newer anime?
Huh.
Zoids.
Yeah.
They made a new Gundam. But they haven't made a new Zoids. I'd really like for them to do the original one with like the character Bit Cloud or whatever. The one that everybody watched on Toonami.
Yeah.
Because I've tried to watch some of the other...
Oh, and speaking of Toonami, the guy who plays Tom, I think that's his name. You know,
Yeah.
he played in most of the Mass Effects. As a matter of fact, he probably plays in this one. Matter of fact, didn't Steve Blum play him?
I'm pretty sure it's Steve Blum.
Anyway, he played in a majority of...
He plays in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
He was Wolverine forever and everything animated.
Yeah, erosion and whatever.
Then he played that one villain in
Water
Ben
and
10.
weather. Nothing tough in the
Yeah.
long run.
I can picture the one you're talking about. I just can't remember the name of it.
His character or the show?
Vilgax? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Recording
Vilgax.
nav points for survey beacon
Like the
placement.
main
A
villain?
trivial task.
And that was...
Wasn't trivial to this technician.
Yeah, I'm
Lotus
gonna
protocol.
do that.
The job doesn't go unfinished.
He wants me to set down beacons. There's 5 of them, but
Have you tried to watch the new Ben 10?
no.
It's god awful. It's like the Teen Titans Go of Ben 10.
I'm interested in what that is sticking out of the ground. But I don't want to touch it. I mean, I want to touch it, but I won't.
And see, Teen Titans Go, I think of the same way as like Dragon Ball Evolution and the last Airbender movie.
I'm still not fond
Used to
of...
watch the lights
Teen
from
Titans
Site 2.
Go.
Once
It's kind of one of those things like if you're not
Not that I'm complaining.
looking at it as like it's based off of source material and stuff.
I call that good
They were
parking.
removed.
We know the Nexus didn't bother picking
Like
them
if
up.
you're not basing it off of the source material, it's actually decent. But like if you're not completely comparing it to the original Teen Titans series, it's actually kind of funny
Y'all are Thysa.
in like a
Rated Pathfinder.
3-year-old type way.
Yeah. But like I said, though, I'm not necessarily fond. There's like every show, there's maybe like one episode that made me laugh.
No
That one I
offense,
actually
John.
liked.
Got him. You and
I actually remember how the episode went. It's where Cyborg liked the song or something like that. They made so many references. The references, that's what I like about those.
Yeah. They
One
do a
time
lot
they
of
made a reference to the A-Team.
They do a lot of other DC stuff.
Yeah.
Like, there's a scene where where they're all in the Batcave and they're looking through a bunch of Batman stuff.
Yeah, something I liked is Batman laughing in that.
Oh god.
It's like freaking ha 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 ha. That just cracks me up. I'm gonna move that away from the microphone so it's still.
It still spiked really bad.
But I wasn't next to your blue. It wasn't next to your blue ball.
Yeah. Don't want to get any scuffs on it. There's a little bit of chalk on it, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's chalk. It's not like someone just poured that Dew over it.
It's gonna
I
get all over it.
Did you hear that pop? That was my knee. I guess that tends to happen when you're on your feet all day.
Yeah, it makes you age like 10 years.
Yeah. Like children. There's no telling how many times we'd turn around and Mark would say something I could picture his dad saying. Have you had a moment like that where you sit there, you say something, like you're going through Home Depot, like, I think we need new doorknobs. Wait a second.
I'm adulting way
I'm
too
turning
hard.
into my father.
That's when I'm just like, adulthood has hit me too hard and I need to regress back. I'm only 23 years old.
Not busting our tails on viability to let resources go so easy. Let's check it out.
Why does every mission want me to talk to that one woman that hates me?
Just like when I started to do the chalk part of this table, I was like,
Abrams.
I need to go and find the paint for this. I'm really excited about sanding this table and painting it. And I was like, oh dear God.
Oh, and I got a bunch of little figurines to replace those little fathead things.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bunch of DC figurines.
Yeah, those are about the same size as that one.
Yeah. Here's the funny part. They're metal.
The Hero Clicks, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found one time. It was like the same size as this, but it weighed like what this controller or this does. And I was like, dear God.
The only thing is, if we use those for D&D, we have to be really careful with this table because if you move it, be like...
Chip the table. This thing will be easy because it's made out of some kind of fiber mesh.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, I had the names on there.
I'm going to re-put Tanner because my arm got on it. I just noticed it.
I didn't remember doing this.
Were you drunk?
I looked down and I was like, where did I do that? It even says Quest and Quips in the middle of the table.
Wow.
I may have been drunk. That might have been a random thing that I did when I was drinking.
Bradley.
I do actually drink every now and then.
I've noticed everyone I know knows at least one Bradley.
I mean, I went to Bradley.
No, I mean knows a Bradley.
There was a kid that, he was like a grade ahead of me, the Bradley Cobalt. I don't actually know anybody else named that.
Yes, I like watching the NPCs in this. Like you'll just be sitting there and they'll randomly look around, like that one.
Like, just staring at.
Is someone there? Why don't we talk to her again?
There. Did you feel that tremor?
Is this like Destiny where you have to set it or you take your helmet
But I
off?
don't know what's causing it.
Buildings
Something
and
strange is going on out there.
An earthquake something, or a volcano something?
I don't like that in Destiny. If I'm in a building and I'm talking to somebody, I would like to see my character's face.
Yeah, I think this is like that, where you can actually set it to where during cutscenes it'll turn off as long as they're air. Because I'm very like, yeah,
Like in mid conversation, just.
Seismic survey hammer. Ooh, now I get to investigate the tremors. The first thing I said I wanted to do.
Honestly, they're just fun.
Apparently, all I had to do is
A million different side missions.
Tell me where to go.
not really. All I had to do is go to her,
Cut the areas where the tremors seem centered.
and that's literally where I started on this planet.
Just be careful. The tremors are getting worse. Anything else before you go?
You can feel the vibrations in the remote.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
Weird.
Place first seismic hammer. Yes.
Seismic hammer. That sounds amazing. Just say it.
There's a weapon in Mad Max. I know it's not the same thing, but the name of this weapon makes you think of a porno. Guess what the weapon's called? Thunderpoon.
That definitely sounds like a.
I know, right?
That's not nearly as weird as something I saw scrolling through Facebook earlier, though.
That wouldn't surprise me.
It was a full-on dildo that was like a sword. It was Jon Snow's sword from Game of Thrones.
So someone turned a Game of Thrones weapon into a sex toy.
Yep.
Huh.
Fully functional, 21 inches. That just seems like overkill.
I got nothing on that one. I just no comment.
I read the article and I was like, dear God. It's like,
Who would use that?
that's like half your body.
Yeah.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnants.
Let me just penetrate my entire body with this thing.
Again, had no coffee. Oh,
I was trying to push for one.
yeah.
Oh.
You know, about the map, you don't really have. You can easily tell how high the landscape
I do like
is.
that. Yeah.
It's like, okay, I know it's going to be on a cliff, but do I really want to go around all this?
3D landscapes.
Turn back on freaking all.
Skyrim does that. I like that about Skyrim.
Yeah.
Because you can tell, like, which way you need to go up a
Apparently
mountain.
there's a glitch where you can skip Helgen,
That's weird.
where as soon as you start, you run towards the main gate, and Alduin will knock you through the door.
Huh.
Your hands will still be binded. But
There is a really cool mod that you can do that you can completely just... you don't have to do the Helgen thing.
where you just start off there.
You start off in a different
Location.
You do this different story as an alternate opening to the game.
Apparently there's another one where you can actually start off as a werewolf.
A little painful. That actually sounds pretty cool, though. If the werewolf stuff was better.
Yeah. I mean, thanks to the DLC, I think it made it a little better, because you can actually up...
Well, honestly, the DLC, to me, made the vampire more appealing.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to go full on like a magic user, then go for it. Like that's really the only person I see in a vampire. The only reason I really use werewolf though is for the extra health, maybe strength.
Yeah, it does help.
Yeah.
See, I don't like the vampire lord thing. That's one of those things that I just can't stand. Wait, did they say hold on to something?
Yeah, right after it made a noise. Oh.
There's a robot.
I'm assuming whatever's making these seismic things.
That looks like a Pokemon. Genesect.
Like slow death.
Like random legendary.
Yeah.
It's like half full life. It's bleeding.
It blew up.
Now that's a fun way to call the remnant.
That's a fun way to call it, isn't it? Of course you'd like that.
Let's place the next hammer.
Phoebe. Yeah, someone spoiled her side mission for me.
It was?
Like, in every one of these games, there's always a companion mission of some sort. And someone spoiled hers for me.
Oh, God.
She punches someone in the face.
Huh.
And someone made a meme out of it. Where it's like playing music, and every time you hear like a bass noise, a deep noise, like a drum,
Yeah.
you see it shows her punching another person's face.
I've seen a lot of those.
Yeah.
But it wasn't her, but it was other characters.
Number of years don't matter as much as what you do with them. Whatever I've got left is gonna be chock full of living.
Well, that worked.
Turn on all train, use the boost. Got it.
Sawtooth Plateau. All those broken pieces like a dragon's jaw.
Sawtooth
I wonder where all these bits
Plateau.
of remnant tech used to be.
I know it's pronounced
Something
plateau,
you can
but I just like saying
observe.
plateau.
Got 'em all.
Just run everything over.
GTA rules. Or like Mike Epps
We
said
got
in
targets.
Resident Evil.
Look at that.
GTA,
One
mother.
is right in our hammer spot.
Yeah, I don't cuss a lot. If at all. There's a reason behind that.
No need to ask.
My cousin recorded me saying a bad word,
I didn't
and
know
he showed my
anyone from
parents.
Nexus was out here.
Huh.
Bad part is they weren't even
We're from the
mad.
sovereign nation admin.
They thought it was funny.
Clicks that way. Our nation. No nexus.
He looks just like Zaid's son.
We didn't come to Andromeda.
It's weird, but he kind of looks like he stepped out of the Star Wars universe.
We're free
Yeah.
citizens.
You're not citizens of much.
We get orbital views of Eos. That direction looks like a few hundred clicks.
I don't know if Mark told you, but I'm creating another character for D&D.
I should get you a passport for our capital. Maybe when the showers work again. Our water table dropped recently. Like the
He was
rivers
talking
on the
today
river
about
drive.
our next campaign.
Traffic
He was
flow
like,
around here.
"Have you asked the guys what they want to be?" I was like, "No, because I haven't thought about it."
It's funny. We could message them.
That water's
That's what I was thinking. Why doesn't he just go on the messenger?
Our
You could do it since you're running it.
gas
Yeah.
station nearby. Your
I already told them.
Actually,
about it.
technically, I'm running it, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Everyone wins.
I'll message them later.
Because I've already told them about it. They were already like super excited about it. So.
Okay, done.
Great. I can
They just want to be able to do something that progresses story a little faster. Mark is one thing, but not super descriptive.
Good luck out there.
Well, I'm trying to say that he is super descriptive, and he gets a little overzealous with some of his details.
Let's see, drill for gas or drill for water? You know what? I'll just go to whichever one's closer. Which looks like about even. For water, okay.
Yeah, that one's closer.
Wow. At this point, I'm careless who I make mad. Oh my god, it's kind of a smart aleck.
I like what you said about life and longevity.
That was not very far.
Remind me what I said.
He probably wanted me to do the whole seismic gas thing.
But we can tap the underground rivers from here.
Advent will be fine. And we were here first.
What's that?
The gas deposit's at the other site. That would help Advent. But we can't do it.
Okay. More Pokemans.
Assembly.
Those tremors aren't the hammers or the remnant. What is that?
Pathfinder, the underground water flow is moved, but not sufficiently.
Plot a new hammer site, Salmon. One last hit should do it.
Okay, one more hammer site. Okay.
I love that. It just drives over everything.
It's not even all-terrain mode. Again.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Can't wait till I do it with Clover now. Because there's type of people where they wouldn't necessarily mind if you stand up to them.
Concerns in this region are available, Pathfinder.
For example, like, one of them gets in your face, you headbutt them.
This should finish the job.
That's how I played the Telltale games.
Cutscene. Ah.
Huh.
Wonder how big it is. Well, those little screens could be misleading. I'm assuming it's a giant, though. So. A giant trimmer. Have you seen that movie, Trimmer?
Yeah, I've seen one of them.
It's a giant metal trimmer.
Ah, yeah, it's kind of big. It's exposing its private parts, though.
Slave.
Head exposed! Take it out!
Shoot your leg. Oh, snap. That didn't hurt anything.
Okay.
You say ah or let me shoot your leg.
That looked painful.
Oh, it felt painful.
Just keeps making more!
Oh, that's what's good. No, it's not
You know, you were talking about cursing earlier. Neither of us really do it
As a
at
matter of
all.
fact, I think Mark really does it more than we do.
Like, I do when I'm not recording anything or around
Grenades everywhere! Cluster grenade. Fall! He's gonna run.
He didn't have me. It's ready to deploy.
Let's figure out where he's going.
After it.
Coming through!
What the heck? I'm assuming he's going down here to this side. Seems like a kind of boss that goes towards sites like this.
That's extremely possible. And looks like it's going to be happening. It looks like the thing from the Avengers movie.
Yeah. That one thing I think the Iron Man flew.
Yeah, I think they called it a Leviathan or something.
Land! I want to kill you! Thank you.
Land to your death. I feel like this is a good place to end after this.
Yeah.
Good giant giant boss fight. Joss fight.
Ooh.
We're fighting Whedon.
I'm dead. Wow.
You've died more in this video than you have the entire game.
Yeah.
You're sure you're not half-Krogan?
Dear God.
Your attitude, aggression, the way you don't take shit from anyone.
My mother.
Last hammer. This should finish the job.
Defeat
Everyone ready?
limit architect. Skippy. Thank you.
It told you to defeat it before it even showed up.
Good last one.
Over the legs.
I was fixing to ask you if you could use your bionics or whatever.
Yep. I probably shouldn't get under this. That's probably what killed me earlier. I got like right under it. Ooh!
Whatever that last hit was decent.
Just keep making more!
So I gotta clear out the room.
That makes sense.
Hit the legs.
Whoa.
Ah. What killed me earlier? A little dump on him.
That's gotta hurt!
And now is where he's gonna start flying.
At least you know where it's going.
Loading
Yeah,
ammo.
it's not like he's going far. Where's my gloriously golden car? Go ahead and beam down there.
Go after it!
I hate when you have a predictable boss fight.
And plus, I don't know where he's going to go after this.
Wasn't there another site like that?
I think so. Baby. You better not land right here, exactly.
What is that? There's something landing behind you.
No, he's not. Run!
We can take out its legs!
Nope, 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 nope. I like how it's right in its face. Literally.
It's open.
You just gotta shoot his face. It's hitting me.
I think you heal if you get under really good cover.
Like that. Oh, dang. It deflected it kind of.
There you go, now your health went up a little bit.
Just a smidge.
Tiny bit.
Yeah, where's some of these?
It's weird that it looks like it's dropping them out of its mouth, but they just pop up out of nowhere. I like how there's a huge opening right there, just for its head.
I like how I sound like that one girl from Bob's Burgers.
Tina. Is that who it is?
No, she's the crazy one. You know what I'm talking about.
I think that one's Louise. The younger sister.
One more time.
Chase it down.
I haven't watched a lot of Bob's Burgers. I've been stuck on Rick and Morty lately.
Yeah, it's a fun show.
I love that show.
It is so a reference to. Oh, look, he didn't go far. He literally went to the other side.
That's weird.
I ain't complaining. No, not really.
Whoa.
Hello. We're gonna try this up here.
You have to kill its legs.
Hit the head. It's open.
Say,
I like how the companions are just like, hit it in the face!
It's funny, I think they're drawing the fire of that one thing. That little thing that floats around that thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get one.
You landed on the ammo thing.
I know, I memorized what that was.
See, that opening is ridiculously weird. Because it's like, you know it's up there on purpose.
I just realized I could make them target it too. Like target something specifically. This way they're not shooting at random thing on the ground.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah, right, open fire.
Doesn't look like they're shooting at.
I did it!
You killed it.
Time to interface.
It leveled up.
Get your money.
Plus 10 skill points. Interface with it. I'm not sure what that means, but I was gonna say I hope that's not another puzzle. Mark's not here to
Where
give
you
away.
going?
Tamely back at the outpost. The seismic readings just went crazy. What
Where you
happened?
going?
A remnant the size of a building.
What? At least you made it and kept that thing away from the outpost. Nice work.
You just shot it in space. I think that's a good spot to stop this.
Oh, I know. I was going to see if I could see it from space. Like, see if it actually went up in space, flew away, or what.
Well, that makes sense. Might as well see how it's going.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about streaming from this is it doesn't give us an accurate representation of how long it's been going. Because that time's just been stuck there.
It's probably been over 2
I think
hours.
that's it.
It's 6:04, so yeah.
Ascent is go.
I think this kid.
Leaving Atlas. All clear.
I did not see this thing.
Not yet, anyway.
Now we have to do a dang outro.
Yeah. Let's see.
Ryder, could we chat?
There it is.
Research data. Cute.
That's actually neat.
And I can't scan it. But still, at least it says husk, so you know it's dead. I figured what we'd do is one episode we would do a story mission, another episode we do a bunch of side missions. Why? Because
That means next time we can do some story stuff.
yeah,
Which will be next week during our normal recording time.
yeah. Which granted, aren't those a little shorter?
Yeah, they're usually a little shorter anyway. They're nowhere near 2 hours. Oh, God.
Well, that was fun.
It's actually been alright.
Yeah.
Made some progress.
Yep. I recommend watching our other episodes on our channel. Like, subscribe. Anything else to add to that, Steven? Oh, and Tanner, if you're watching this, or the guys, tell me what you want to be for the Pet Farms D&D session, the I Am DMing.
Wizards and weirdos.
Yep. They're dead there.
Anyway.
Can't exactly use quest and quips.
No, because that one's taken.
Yeah. By us, but
Anyway.
I'm JJ.
And I'm Steven. And this is Pet Farms. Thank you for watching.